celebration tonight, framed against the beautiful nighttime sky. Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. DA, take it away.
Good evening to you, Kevin. Well, Kyle Lowry is still getting it done. We said getting older, more mature, the game slows down. You know the situations you're going to be in, and as a point guard, you learn how to control the game a lot better. And he's still one of the best to do it at both ends of the floor. Kevin?
What a resume. A tremendous competitor, David. Thank you. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for the Pacers. On Monday, they'll take on Chris Middleton and the Milwaukee Bucks. Then on Wednesday, they'll tip off a road trip in Toronto where they'll take on the Raptors. So the opening lineup for the Heat, Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. Victor Oladipo is out there with Lowry, and it's Adebayo in at the center position. And for Indiana, in the post, it's Sabonis and Turner. The guard pair are Brogdon and LeVert, and it's Warren in at the 3. For teams with a lot of new players, Greg, this time of year can be a real challenge.
Sure can, and just getting on the same page takes some time, and then you have to build that trust. Weathering the storms together will help you do that.
And so the tip-off, it's Miami. Tucker with the ball, outside Lowry. Pass to Butler. There's the 3. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down. And here's Warren for 3. And it's Miami with the rebound. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
And, you know, that's all about effort, and I'm sure their coach let them have it for the lack thereof.
Out to Turner. Another shot. And the Pacers can't get it to go. And so Lowry will bring it up for the Miami Heat. This their first chance this season playing the Pacers.
And looking back to last season, they won this season series as you'd expect.
Yeah, there's a reason they were a playoff team. I mean, they beat the teams they were supposed to. We'll see if they can do it again tonight.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Outside, Sabonis. Back to LeVert. The pass to Brogdon. Here's Turner. Buries it down low.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
Brogdon against Lowry. Turner with the steal. And here is Brogdon. Last game he had 12. Outside, Sabonis. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Boy, Sabonis looking really comfortable shooting off the pass. If you're not right up on him, he'll burn you.
Lowry dishes to Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Well, Kyle Lowry, one of the big names in free agency last summer, made his mind up pretty quickly and wanted to go to Miami. With his competitive nature, he should be a terrific fit with the culture the Heat have built.
Rocket 2 from deep three-point range. Out of bounds, Miami takes possession.
Here's a look at some stats for Adebayo. Great showing for him last season. He averaged 18 points a game, 9 rebounds, and 5 assists. And always nice to have a guy like him who can really defend at a high level coming off the bench.
You know, when you can sub in a lockdown defender, that's a major plus.
Butler up top. He's guarded by Brogdon. And it's Butler missing.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you got to love that energy.
The Pacers have gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. Brogdon outside. Here's Warren, and it's Warren with the jam.
This is the kind of unselfishness he loves seeing from Brogdon, making sure he gets it to the open man.
Outside Lowry. Butler against Turner. Back to Lowry. Stolen by Brogdon. Kicks it to Warren. Back to Brogdon. Knocks it loose. LeVert with it. Now defended by Adebayo. The shot by Turner no good.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Now here's LeVert. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And it goes out of bounds. That one off LeVert. Miami trailing. Outside Lowry. Pass to Oladipo. Lets it go from deep. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Seems to get better every year from outside. Oladipo feeling comfortable pulling the trigger.
Now Brogdon. Passes it to LeVert. Butler against Warren. To the right side. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
How about during his 3rd season, Bam Adebayo took the leap, named an all-star for the first time. Bam was huge in the 2020 bubble, helping the Heat reach the NBA Finals.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. Free throw good. Adebayo.
And Bam Adebayo, picked 14th in the 2017 draft, has made huge improvements throughout his career. The guy is a hard worker.
And Adebayo drops them both. And Coach Spoelstra says that Adebayo continues to put in the work to improve.
And Kevin, you see it in his game every year. Never takes a summer off. Comes back each fall with a new wrinkle to his repertoire.
Now here's LeVert. His last outing, 16 points for him. Pass to Turner. Just 5 to shoot. Got a piece of it. Brogdon inside the line. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Brogdon has really good strength, and despite being bumped by the defense, still maintains his balance and plays right through it.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. That free throw good from Brogdon. Despite being a first-team All-American in college, Malcolm Brogdon-Clark was a second-round pick in 2016.
Yeah, NBA teams found out quickly that they had slept on this guy. He won Rookie of the Year, the first winner drafted in the second round since 1965, Kevin. And his numbers have only gone up. Malcolm's become one of the game's more reliable guards, and his leadership is platinum level.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Heat.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
The first free throw is good. Greg, you were just talking about Oladipo. He holds a very high standard for himself.
He's trying to reach another level every year. Wants to keep growing, making everything more consistent. And it's possible we still haven't seen the best of him yet.
Brissett has checked in for the Pacers. So he gets them both. And he's right, Clark. Oladipo can take over a game with his athleticism.
Well, you think about it, Kevin. This guy notched a 42-inch vertical at the draft combine. He's a really outstanding all-around athlete, a bit like Russell Westbrook in that regard. And he's got an aggressive streak in him as well.
The Heat leading by 3. Here's Lowry, and it's blocked. Again against Lowry. LeVert the pass to Sabonis. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
And you know what? At 6'10", dunking is low stress for Sabonis. Solid at getting himself inside for these throwdowns.
Now here is Lowry. Now the pass to Adebayo. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots at the game right here. First one falls for him. T.J. McConnell, he's checked in for Indiana. He hits both from the stripe.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Now, here's Warren. Pass to Brogdon. Over Lowry. The shot by Brogdon, no good.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
It's deflected.
Yeah, Warren's not having any of that. Get it out of here. A fierce competitor on defense.
Oladipo for 3. Miami no good on that time either. Pacers trail by 3. Warren kicks to McConnell. Pass to Sabonis. Double team Sabonis. Pass to Brissett. He feeds it to Warren. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got his 6th rebound on the night. Butler from outside. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Well, it's one of the things most fans don't notice. But Malcolm Brogdon, Greg, is one of the best free throw shooters ever.
How about had a year where he shot 93% from the line to lead the NBA, and for his career, just about a 90% shooter. That's a huge advantage for a point guard like Brogdon, a guy who handles the ball late in close games.
And the first one at the line is good.
You know, he's a big guard who really uses his size well. Brogdon is capable of playing either of the guard spots. He's old school in that way, just a guard who happens to be very versatile.
Lamb, he's checked in for T.J. Warren. And a new group in for the Heat. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Markieff Morris comes in for P.J. Tucker. Duncan Robinson, he's checked in for Butler. And Hero subbed in for Victor Oladipo.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Here's Hero. He had 15 points last outing. It's over Brogdon. Here's Morris. The Pacers pull it in. Defeated by the Wizards in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Well, they made a few key shots, but missed many more. It was a rough night for them offensively.
And you know what? If you're not going to outwork your opposition, then you typically are going to get outplayed.
That puts them in the lead. Brogdon's got 8 points.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Now, Hero. Dedmon with it. Back to Hero. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And the former Kentucky Wildcat, Tyler Hero, he was picked 13th grade in the 2019 draft, and he had an immediate impact.
And you feel a lot of teams didn't see how NBA ready Hero was. Underrated as a playmaker coming into the league. He's been a huge part of this team since his arrival.
First free throw is good.
And going back to the 2020 bubble, Tyler Hero was incredible as a rookie, scoring 16 points per game in the playoffs. A huge reason Miami reached the finals.
And Indiana making a change here. Craig's checked in. And Hero drops them both. Indiana's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Brogdon the pass to Sabonis. Brogdon looking it over. The pass to Sabonis. Over Dedmon. And Sabonis the bucket on the assist from Brogdon. 6 points for him.
Boy, a big body Sabonis might have range, but put him inside and let him eat.
The drive by Lowry. Pass to Dedmon. Hero on the wing. Fires the 3. And Duncan Robinson with the 3. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
McConnell passes to Sabonis.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game.
And guys, it's going to be a long time before we see another one just like that.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
And it's Lowry with the ball. Brings it up for the Miami Heat. They trail by 1. To the paint. Sabonis with the steal. And up the court come the Pacers on the break. Passes it to Craig. Over in the corner, Lamb. To the inside. And again, it's Domantas Sabonis. And it's a 3-point Pacer lead. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Pacers.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
You know, another thing they've done well, guys, this first half is challenge shooters and change shots. A bunch of block shots early.
And the Pacers with possession here. Brogdon the pass to Sabonis. Lets it go with the three. And it's Malcolm Brogdon with the three. Brogdon's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Pacers. The Heat trail by 4. And here's Lowry. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Milwaukee.
And he was also a terrific creator in that game as well. His assist total show you what a fantastic all-around effort it was.
And Indiana making a change here. Sumner's checked in. Heat also with the sub. Strus is checked in. Indiana leading by 4. Lamb finds Sabonis. Lamb against Robinson. No good from Lamb.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
And the trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
Now here's Lamb. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Pass to Sumner. Now here's McConnell. Shoots over Hero. It's deflected.
And watch how Hero uses a burst of speed to get ahead of the shot, managing to swat that one away.
Miami no good on that time either. For Indiana, they have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any. He's off on the first. And he's good on the second. 1:16 left in the first quarter. The Heat trail by 5. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Strus passes to Robinson. Rebound by Sumner. Indiana's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Here's Lamb. Here's Sabonis. Second shot opportunity. Morris with the rebound.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear they're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Now Hero going inside. And he makes good on the layup.
More than a great jump shooter, Hero is a tremendous ball handler who can finish the drive with either hand.
Sumner passes to Sabonis. From deep. Morris against Craig. Here's Lamb. It's hauled in by the Heat. Here's Strus. That's tipped. And so it's Malcolm Brogdon making highlights for Indiana. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. Back right after this. You know, Greg, when you think about Jimmy Butler, it sure seems like he was born to wear a Miami Heat jersey, as he says.
I'm so fortunate to be able to work with and for an organization like this one. And then, man, I got some incredible teammates, like for real. Some really good ones that love coming in to work every day and busting their tail, knowing that good things are gonna come from it.
And Butler, Greg, in his previous stops, sometimes at odds with teammates or whoever else, but that was not the case in Miami.
Well, he played with Dwayne Wade in Chicago, and Wade, a Heat legend, played matchmaker, telling both sides this is where Jimmy needs to be.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Pacers so far, guys.
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you know, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in there.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Robinson is out there with Morris. Then it's Tyler Hero. Then it's Dwayne Dedman. And it's Strus in at the 2. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. After their trip to the NBA Finals in 2020, the Miami Heat is looking to get back to that championship round. Jimmy Butler says, we know what we're capable of. We want to get back to the finals. We can get back there. I like our chances against anybody, honestly. Nobody intimidates us. Kevin?
What a great attitude. They've shown they can compete at the highest level, David. Thank you. Now here's Turner. He's coming off a 19-point game against Washington.
And how about the job he did rebounding as well, guys? I mean, just a dominant performance on the glass.
And you look at some of the most unbreakable records in NBA history, Clark. Scott Skiles with 30 assists in one game. Who's going to beat that?
That's a hard one to top. I mean, 30 dimes in one game. I mean, that is just amazing. One, you got to pass it well, and two, you got to have great shooters around you. Westbrook had a game with 24 assists last year, but that's still a far cry from 30. I think that may very well be an untouchable record, Kevin.
And it's the Pacers with the ball. The Heat getting the bucket. And there's the pass to Sumner. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. And the Pacers lead by 6.
Really good job there. That's the definition of the inside-out game.
And the Heat call time here. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Brissett has checked in for Torrey Craig. Warren comes in for Lamb, and it's LeVert in for T.J. McConnell. Now, Hero. 6 points for him. Clock at 4. Adebayo down low. LeVert defending. Count it, and the Pacer lead has been cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Adebayo. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Turner, and it's slammed in by Turner.
What athleticism from Turner. My goodness. He loves getting chances to throw it down like that.
Now Hero. And Oladipo has it in the corner. A three-pointer, no good.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
And here's Oladipo following T.J. Warren's three. Down low. It's Butler that time on the assist by Oladipo. Butler's got his second basket of the night.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Sometimes you just got to man up and take a tough foul in order to stop these free runs to the rim.
And really hard to find more intense players than Jimmy Butler. This guy is 100% focused on winning at all times. One of the ultimate competitors in our league.
The Heat trail by 7. Hero kicks to Oladipo. Lets the three fly. Cans it from downtown. Oladipo's got 8 points.
Oh, great job moving the rock by Hero. Not a ball stopper. Tyler is a team player.
Indiana's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here. And with Butler and his intensity, Greg, it's a perfect fit for him in Miami.
And yeah, it can rub some players the wrong way, but it goes hand in hand with the culture here. Hard imagine Butler on a team other than Miami.
Now, here's Adebayo. 14 points from him the last game against Milwaukee.
And we got to talk about his 4 steals on the night. That's a complete performance at both ends of the floor.
Sinks the triple.
And this really is the story of the game. They've been outstanding from beyond the arc, especially in the second quarter.
Oladipo. Adebayo with the elbow. The kick out to Oladipo. Back to Adebayo. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. And it's 8 points for Bam Adebayo.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Sometimes, for whatever reason, a lot of times you don't know why. It takes a little while to work the knots out, but it looks like they're putting it together right now.
So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Malcolm Brogdon's checked in for Edmund Sumner. Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for the Heat. On defense, the Heat. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Brissett. Back to Brogdon. Down to 5 on the shot clock. 3-pointer. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
You see the offense coming around for Adebayo. Entered the league with raw skills, but he's had the benefit of great coaching.
Passes to Brissett. It's LeVert on the wing. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Oladipo. Here's Adebayo. It's Butler. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Butler's got 6.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Now, here's LeVert. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him.
Boy, Warren's so good at absorbing the contact and then just kind of muscling into his shot. That takes a lot of concentration and focus.
And something I like about T.J. Warren's game is his ability to create his own shot. He's got great footwork and creates separation much easier than most.
Yeah, you know what, Greg? You're so right in that observation. He's a bucket getter, and his footwork fundamentals are superb. And even when he doesn't get separation, complete separation, he can still make tough shots. And he can get points in bunches.
Something T.J. Warren has to his credit, Greg, is one of the more storied honors a basketball player can earn. The ACC Player of the Year award.
Yeah, I mean, there are a lot of Hall of Famers who've won that prize. To set yourself apart like Warren did in one of the toughest conferences in college basketball, that just shows the depth of talent this man has always possessed.
Here's Warren. Jimmy Butler making his last shot. LeVert finds Brogdon. Here's Turner. He's guarded by Adebayo. Warren the pass to Brogdon. 5 to shoot. Pulls it up. And Warren with the basket on the assist by LeVert. LeVert's got 3 assists now in this one.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
Now here is Lowry. Count the basket. Lowry's got his second basket of the game.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Here's Brogdon. After the made shot from Kyle Lowry. Pass to LeVert. He kicks it to Turner. And Indiana, another 3.
Yeah, they're relying on their 3-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Lowry with the ball. He has 5. And here's Adebayo. Tucker can't get it to go.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Yeah, and that field goal percentage zooming upwards is now above 50%, which is pretty strong.
Warren the pass to Brogdon. There's the pass to LeVert. Indiana needs to get a shot off. The fader. And the shot falls short this time. The Heat trail by 10. And Oladipo kicks to Lowry. Back to Oladipo. That one doesn't drop. And it's the Pacers taking it the other way. Next up in the docket, the Bucks following this one. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Brogdon against Butler. Brissett. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Brogdon's got assist number 5 here tonight. Now here is Lowry. He has 5. Butler passes to Oladipo. Shot to stop the run. Tucker. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
P.J. Tucker always active on the boards and doesn't give the defense a chance to box him out.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Sabonis, he's checked in for Turner. Torrey Craig comes in for T.J. Warren. Lamb, he's checked in for Karis LeVert. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Brogdon. Now, here's Sabonis. 10 points for him.
You look at Sabonis, and he clearly is one of the best passing big men in the game because he sees the floor so well.
Lowry against McConnell. Robinson on the wing. Over Lamb. That shot off. And it's the Pacers taking it the other way. Morris against McConnell. Good. McConnell's got his second basket of the night.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Lowry feeling it out a bit. Morris passes to Strus. Dedmon with it. Right side Lowry. Over McConnell. And the foul called on Markieff Morris. That's foul number 2 for him. And it's the Pacers ball. They're on a 17-6 run. Here's Brissett. 6 points for him. McConnell kicks to Lamb. Outside, Sabonis. Fires the 3. It's Dedmon with the rebound. The Heat trail by 15. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And it's the Pacers with the ball. 51 seconds left to play here in the half. McConnell passes to Lamb. Driving the lane. Miami grabs the miss. Here's Strus. No points in the game yet for him. Pass to Dedmon. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup. Give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
The first one falls. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Up top, McConnell. Now recovering. Outside, Lamb. Back to Sabonis. Kicks it to Lamb. 5 on the clock. Miami grabs the miss. Dedmon's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Deep 2 from Robinson. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Robinson's got it back down to single digits for the Heat. And so it's Indiana ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Eric Spoelstra here with us. A lot of three-pointers allowed in the first half. How do you limit that going forward?
Well, there's been some airspace issues. I mean, there are a couple easy ones where we didn't rotate over on the weak side, but we're just not making that extra effort to get to the shooters.
And we know multiple effort is a big part of what you do. Thanks, Coach. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Malcolm Brogdon led the way in the first half. He had 13 points, 5 assists, and 2 rebounds. And Shaq, what did you see out there from the Pacers?
Ball movement was a real factor for them on offense. They played unselfishly with patience. The guys got shots in their favorite spots. When you get those high percentage looks, good things tend to happen.
And Kenny, what are your thoughts on Miami?
Well, don't get me started with their perimeter D. They're standing around flat-footed, not closing down on shooters quickly enough. The result is way too many open threes, and at halftime, the deficit, that couldn't be avoided.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks
Goodbye,
for
folks.
joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Malcolm Brogdon really making a difference here.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. The guard pair are Brogdon and LeVert. In the post, it's Sabonis and Turner. And it's Warren in at the 3 spot. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Now, here's Brogdon. Following the missed shot by Sabonis. Clock at 6. And here's Brogdon from the arc. And it's Miami with the rebound. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. That game is the first and last of their homestand.
Well, that's a good job by Butler surveying the floor. He spots an opening and sets the shooter up for success there.
And so LeVert will bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. And Oladipo pulls it down.
Clearly out of sync to begin this half. 0 for their first 3 attempts. You know, I think of Karis LeVert as one of those guys capable of going off on any given night for big numbers. He has that kind of explosive ability offensively.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Good evening, Kevin. Malcolm Brogdon has become a Pacers stalwart. He said, I fit the identity of this team as an underdog that overperforms and proves people wrong. I've been asked to be the leader of this team. I lead with my voice and by example. I'll be fearless on the court so that my teammates can follow. Kevin?
I love what he's about, David. Thank you. Butler, no good.
And that explosiveness of LeVert. We've seen it on nights when he gets hot and becomes unstoppable.
Greg, how about that game in 2020 when he went for 37 points in the fourth quarter and overtime alone? LeVert's a player that doesn't know the meaning of the phrase heat check. He can give it to you, boy.
Indiana leading by 9. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. And that'll be his third foul so far. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Two minutes into the second half of play now. Brogdon kicks to LeVert. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Brogdon's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Oladipo, the pass to Butler. Oladipo taking his time here. Back to Butler. Here's the three. Here's Tucker. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Yeah, you got to do a lot more than that against Tucker, fellas. He's too big, too strong at times for the defense.
Passes it to Brogdon. Left side, Turner. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Now, here's Adebayo. He's got 10. And there's the bucket from Victor Oladipo.
You know, Oladipo feels like he can take and make this shot whenever he wants to. You can just see the confidence.
Pacers leading by 9. Now Brogdon. Pass to LeVert. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. The Heat moving the ball around. Got that one up quick. Oladipo's got 6 points in the quarter.
Another bomb for him right now. His three-point shooting might be the key to cutting that lead.
I don't think there's any question about it. I mean, as long as he keeps knocking them down, they might as well keep going back to the well. No reason to let it run dry. Keep firing that thing.
And here is Warren after the three-pointer from Victor Oladipo. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
We'll mark it up, another one for Warren, but this is what he's built to do, get buckets.
The Pacers have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6. Edmund Sumner's checked in for Indiana. Heat also with the sub. Heroes checked in for Kyle Lowry.
I think this guy, T.J. Warren, is underrated. I mean, he's a terrific scorer and is not afraid to be the go-to guy.
Hero with it. He has 6. To the middle. Stolen by LeVert. Fast break. Here comes Indiana. Brogdon leading the charge. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Pacers.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
They have, but you also can't overlook how well they defended the rim, as they challenged every shot and also gotten quite a few blocks as well.
You know, it's obvious why LeVert's teammates love him, because this is a guy who makes an impact on both ends.
Hero passes to Oladipo. And here is Hero. Oladipo with the ball. Now defended by Warren, and he gets the bucket. Oladipo's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
Brogdon finds LeVert. Tipped away and stolen by Butler. The kick out to Oladipo, and the pass to Hero. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. And so it's Brogdon who brings up the ball for the Pacers. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
You look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face. No guarantee.
Floats it up for Adebayo. Stolen by Brogdon. Inside, hangs. That one good for 2. Turner's got 15.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Down low, stolen by LeVert. And Tyler Hero gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Torrey Craig, he's checked in for Indiana. Lamb comes in for Karis LeVert. Heat also with the sub. Morris is checked in. Now here's Brogdon. He's got 13. Pass to Lamb. Shot clock at 5. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Brogdon's got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
And how about the moxie of this kid? Hero has flair to his game. He's fun to watch. And I tell you, he wouldn't be any fun to play against.
This will be his 3rd free throw shot of the game.
Finished the season last year around 80% from the stripe.
And guys, if a game was coming down to the wire and an opponent needed to foul, I mean, he was the guy they wanted with the ball in his hands. I mean, shooting the free throws because of his proficiency there.
Pacers leading by 13. Now here's Lamb. It's Turner, high post. It's hauled in by the Heat. Hero's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Turner with the steal. Sumner passes to Brogdon. Dishes it to Turner. Here's Sumner. Passes it to Brogdon. And the 3 off target. The Heat trail by 13. Robinson dishes to Morris. And Morris throws it down.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
No good from Lamb.
Yeah, I tell you what, for him, this has been a game to forget. But somehow they still find themselves with the lead.
Brogdon with it. Now defended by Oladipo. Craig can't get it to go. He'd have gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the 3rd. Oladipo, the pass to Dedmon. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. And there's the foul. It's on Dwayne Dedmon. That's his first foul. And some changes here for the Pacers. Brissett has checked in for Miles Turner, and it's T.J. McConnell in for Brogdon. And Miami with a change here, too. Strus is checked in. Now, here's Craig. Here's Lamb. Just 4 to shoot. Here's McConnell. No good. Shot missing. Now the Heat take it the other way. Pass to Hero. It's rebounded by Indiana. McConnell in the corner. Puts up a 3. Morris with the rebound. Morris has got 4 rebounds in this game.
This shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, you know, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Now, Hero. He's got 9. Now, Dedmon. The Heat need to get a shot off. Robinson misses. Indiana leading by 11. To the inside. Craig. And that one is stuffed right through.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
Now, Hero, the rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And there's that vertical of Hero. Gets off the floor with ease and just hammers that one down.
Indiana's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Lamb against Robinson. No matter what happens over the course of Jeremy Lamb's pro career, Clark, he'll always be able to look back at his national championship at UConn back in 2011.
Yeah, those banners and trophies are not recallable. And you've been part of one as he was with Connecticut. It's part of you for life. And he was a huge part of that team that won it in 2011. They weren't picked by too many people to take the crown, but Lamb hit his stride at the perfect time in that year's tournament.
And he knocks down the first one.
I really believe the more playing time that Lamb gets, the better he'll become. He still has the potential, in my mind, to be a very solid player in this league.
Sabonis, he's checked in for Edmund Sumner. Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for Miami. Both good from the line that time. Here's Lowry. He's got 9. The pass to Hero. Here's Strus. It's tipped, and it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. Here's Hero. Pacers leading by 13. Outside, Lamb. Six on the shot clock. Takes the 3. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got 4 rebounds in this game. The fadeaway. Craig pulls it in.
I think in that situation, it was a nice try to create some space for himself with the fadeaway.
McConnell passes to Sabonis, and there's the foul. It's on Dwayne Dedmon. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. The Pacers have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with. I think a lot of people expected great things from Sabonis purely because his father was the stuff of legends.
Yeah, Greg, you're right. His dad, Arvydas Sabonis, is one of Europe's all-time basketball greats. But Domas has really lived up to that legacy as far as I see it. I mean, he's a star in his own right with multiple all-star selections to his name and perhaps a few more in his future.
Now here's Lamb following the miss by Kyle Lowry. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And they recover it. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
All you have to do is point to their turnovers this quarter. There's a reason the scoreboard looks like it does.
That's been the culprit, the turnovers. I mean, TOs, those kinds of mistakes have really kind of drained their confidence to this point.
Puts it up. Offensive rebound. Here's Sabonis. That one no good. The Heat trail by 15 to end the cold streak, and that one is hammered home.
Oh, flashy play by Hero off the drive, turning his speed into airtime for a dunk.
43 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. McConnell against Lowry. McConnell passes to Sabonis. And there's the rebound by Dedmon. Dedmon's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Lowry drives in. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
How about the concentration from the Wiley vet? Lowry, no stranger to taking contact and still finishing.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for the Heat. Free throw drops for Kyle Lowry.
And you know, Lowry, the consummate floor general, his leadership on the court and in the locker room really brings this team together and makes them an effective unit.
Drops in the layup for two. Brissett's got his third basket of the night right there.
That was just a perfect possession, getting it in tight for the high percentage shot.
In the corner, it's Robinson. And the lead is down inside single digits.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
And so it's the Indiana Pacers ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. We come back right after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks, as always, for joining us. And it's Lowry with the ball, brings it up for the Miami Heat. They trail by 9 points. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. On the court for the Heat, Lowry and Hero are the guard set. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Robinson in at the 3 spot.
It's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
The Pacers making a switch here. Warren's checked in. Heat also with a sub. Butler, he's checked in for Hero. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. The Heat trail by 9. Lowry passes to Butler. Knocked away and stolen by McConnell. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo. And he makes the first.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime. Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. The Heat trail by 10. The drive by Lowry. It's good.
And just so crafty around the hoop. Lowry probably 6 feet at best, but man, he can slip inside and score with the best of them.
The Pacers shooting 47%, pretty solid. Lowry against McConnell. Pass to LeVert. To the middle. There's Sabonis. Miami grabs the miss. Lowry with the ball. Pass to Butler. He kicks it to Robinson. It's rebounded by Indiana. Sabonis has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. LeVert against Robinson. And Adebayo sends it back.
And got to be careful shooting around Adebayo. An athletic big man who gets up as fast as anybody to block shots. And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Here's McConnell. The Heat getting the bucket. And here's LeVert. Sabonis, that's good. And it's LeVert with the assist. And the Pacers lead by 8.
Excellent job by Sabonis after setting the screen. Very mobile in these pick and rolls.
Robinson for 3. Good on the triple.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
For Indiana, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. McConnell passes to Warren. Pass to Sabonis. At the top of the key, LeVert. Just 5 on the clock. From outside the arc. Brissett, no good.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Lowry against Sabonis. Here's Adebayo. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. And now just a 3-point Pacer lead. And it's the Pacers with the ball. Timeout called the Pacers.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Miles Turner, he's checked in for Indiana. Oladipo, he's checked in for Miami. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear Rick Carlisle's message to his team. And he's pushing them to empty the tank. He said, I know you're tired and it's been a tough game, but we can't hold back. If you're tired, come out. Otherwise, I want you full speed. Guys.
A shot by Lowry, no good. Pacers leading by 3. Here's LeVert. There's the drive. The shot will not fall.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off. Well, they left it until the fourth quarter, but finally, the run they needed to get back into this one.
I didn't think it was going to happen for them, quite honestly, but they finally turned it on, turned it up a little bit. Now they've got to come up with some stops.
Now, here's McConnell. Now, here's LeVert. To the paint. And again, unable to change momentum here. Miami's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. And they take the lead. Butler's got 5 points now this quarter.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
Now, here's LeVert. Goes back up, and he sinks the layup.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for Miami. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. The pass to Adebayo. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. 16 points for Bam Adebayo.
Lowry showing you the veteran smarts there, able to sniff out when the D has overcommitted and taking advantage.
Indiana trailing here. Pass to LeVert. And there's the foul. It will go on P.J. Tucker. That'll be his second foul of the game. On defense, Miami. Outside, Sabonis. It's LeVert on the wing. Passes it to McConnell. 5 to shoot. Pass to Warren. From deep three-point range.
And I love the defensive Butler. Always going to give you his best effort at that end of the floor. He uses his length, his size, his strength, and his speed to bother shooters.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Heat.
And they haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They have been the aggressors.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
Free throw good. Sabonis.
And a lot can be said about Domantas Sabonis' scoring ability, but everything else he does, he also excels at. Also a terrific passer for a big man.
Good on both. You know, when you think about the other areas where Sabonis stands out, rebounding has to come to mind as well.
Yeah, and Kevin, he's a guy who fights for possessions, not going to overwhelm you athletically, but he knows his team relies on him to be a force on the glass, so he's never afraid to get physical to win those battles.
Now, here's McConnell following the miss by Kyle Lowry. And there's the pass to Warren. Poked away. Butler with the steal. And there's Lowry. That's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And we've seen this before. Once Lowry gets cooking, he's an absolute load who cannot be stopped.
McConnell against Lowry. Pass to LeVert. Passes to Turner. There's the dish to Warren. 4 on the clock. Fires, high post. That misses off the backboard. And here's Miami. They're on an 18-6 run. Oladipo. And it's sent back by Turner.
Man, the defense of Turner is astounding. I mean, he positioned himself well to come up with a lot of blocks.
And guys, here in the 4th quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
Oladipo finds Lowry. Butler with the ball. A 3-ball. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. Lowry's got his 8th assist here tonight.
And that's his 2nd triple of the half. None for him going into the break.
Indiana's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Pass to LeVert. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Lowry against McConnell. Shot clock at 6. Stolen by Tucker. Here's Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
Extremely impressive was the rally they made. I mean, we'll see how much their comeback might have taken out of them, and we'll see if they can keep that foot on the pedal now.
And it's the Pacers with the ball, following the score by Miami. Warren against Butler. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
You know, because Warren is so eager to score the ball and aggressive in attacking defenders, he's able to get them to bite on his pump fake.
That free throw good from Warren. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. And so Lowry will bring it up for Miami. The lead is 2. The pass to Butler. To the inside. Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
I don't think you can sleep on Butler's passing ability now. I mean, he's quite good at knifing the rock through the defense on time and on target, especially in these screen and rolls.
Here's McConnell after the Heat pick up 2. Warren kicks to LeVert. Lowry against McConnell. Pass to Sabonis. Shot clock at 5. He can't hit that time. And it's Miami the other way.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Now, here's Lowry off on the layup. Here's LeVert. Sends it back, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo. And Indiana making a change here. Watkins checked in. Just 2 to shoot. And once again off the mark by Indiana. The Heat leading by 4. Butler passes to Oladipo. Adebayo against Turner. Adebayo kicks to Oladipo. His 3-pointers off the mark. Indiana's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. It's stolen by Adebayo. To the wing on the left. The rebound by Brogdon.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Down low, here's Turner. And it's Miami with the rebound. Tucker's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And Oladipo, here we go. It's good. Oladipo's got the lead up to 6 now for the Heat.
Boy, the competitive spirit and fire that Oladipo has. Even when he gets knocked around, he stays poised and under control on the drive.
Now here's LeVert. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That'll be foul number 5 on him, and due to the bonus, will be headed to the free throw line. So the first one drops, and that brings them within 5.
Well, you know what? I think you got to be excited about LeVert's potential. This kid seems to get better and add more to his game every year. This is what makes him special, his ability to come through in these spots.
Ogden against Lowry. Passes it to Adebayo. 1:43 left here in the 4th quarter. Butler on the way. A second chance effort, and it's sent back by Turner. LeVert against Oladipo. And it's LeVert missing. The Heat leading by 4. Pass to Tucker. The kick out to Oladipo. And it's sent back by Turner. Here's Warren. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. 20 points for T.J. Warren. Now Butler. .52 seconds left in the game. Oladipo outside. Out to the right wing. Lowry from outside. The Pacers pull it in.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Here's Butler. He takes it in. Money!
And that's exactly why they call him Jimmy Bucket. Butler, a clutch performer, one of the best we have in the league.
Timeout called the Pacers. They're trailing by 2. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Kyle Lowry.
And I love that it's been a hard-charging performance. Jump shots have been kind of an afterthought. His main goal has been to attack the rim and put the D in some tough spots and also finishing strong.
27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Fires from the line. Here's Sabonis. It counts. And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
Boy, Sabonis, such a competitor. He wanted that ball in the clutch and delivered.
Lowry against Brogdon. Outside Lowry. It's in!
This is how Adebayo typically gets his points. Off the roll, off the lob, or off the glass.
Timeout called the Pacers. They're trailing by 2. Just 4 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Off the inbound pass. Can't cash in.
Can't afford to be too handsy with Sabonis. He's very good at forcing the issue and getting these calls.
He hits the first one, and that narrows the gap to 1. Can't knock it down, and they really needed that one.
Domantas Sabonis, so versatile, brings so much to his position. He scores, he passes, rebounds, and defends at a high level.
From deep, and the miss. And so the big win by Miami in a tight game. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for him.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much with Bam Adebayo. How resilient were you guys tonight?
We got grit, we got dogs, man, and we know what time it is. So I'm just happy for my teammates and teammates that I got, man. They really pushed me to be who I am, and I can't thank them enough for that.
You were locked in down the stretch, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. See you later.